when I was a kid, I actually wanted to study whales. And actually wanted to like be a whale trainer, which now I'm like, please free all the whales. But at the time, that sounded like a really cool job. My name is Jenan Kharbush. I've just started as an assistant professor at the University of Michigan in the Earth and Environmental Sciences department. I wish that I had like a lot of scientists or professors, I feel like have like a big cabinet of rocks or something. But all I have are these mini styrofoam cups. I would describe myself as a microbial biogeochemist. So that's like someone who studies microbes, which are tiny single-celled organisms like algae, like bacteria, microbes that live in oceans and lakes, and how they participate in like carbon and nutrient cycling. The planet would not function without microbes, and microbes are everywhere. I didn't start as, I didn't think I would end up studying microbes. So I was really interested in marine biology, but then got kind of like talked out of it because, my family kept saying like, what are you going to do in oceanography? It's probably really competitive. You'll never get a job. So I decided I was going to go to medical school instead, but then did a program called Sea Semester, which changed my life because it really showed me that like oceanographic research is really like what I was most interested in and what was going to make me the happiest. And that's where my, object of curiosity comes in. I'll try to like hold them up. So it is a tiny styrofoam cup. The oldest one is 11 years old now. They're going to last forever because they're a petroleum product. The meaning in this is like, well, how did it get this tiny? Because a regular styrofoam cup is much bigger. During that Sea Semester cruise, we did an activity where we took big styrofoam cups and drew on them. We tied them to the carousel, which is the thing that holds the instruments that measure things like salinity, temperature, and depth. And you collect water samples. You drop it off the side of the boat. It goes down, it collects water samples. From anywhere from the surface down to thousands of meters deep. And so we tied our styrofoam cups to that and sent them down into the depths of the ocean. And when they came back, they were tiny. When you're down at those depths, the pressure crushes out all the air from the styrofoam cups and makes them small. These cups went to a place that probably no human has visited and a place that's really quite alien. The first time I did this, it was like really shocking when it came back and it was so small. So that sense of kind of surprise, discovery, that's kind of what these symbolize for me. They sit on my desk as a reminder of some of the fun times that I had at sea. Careers don't necessarily go just in one direction. So I started out, wanting to be a seagoing oceanographer, but the way that my interests evolved and the way that my job prospects evolved as well ended up with me being more of a lab-based scientist in the end. I have not been on a ship in the ocean for a while, which is probably for the best because I get really seasick. But I'm at Michigan now, and a lot of my focus is on the Great Lakes. So a lot of my expertise is still very useful. And obviously I don't study whales. Maybe that's another way that the styrofoam cups are symbolic. And instead of studying like the biggest things, I became obsessed with the small things that have a big impact.
Thanks a lot for watching. Please support what we're doing. We have a lot of passionate scientists that are on board to share their knowledge and insights and their stories of how they got to where they are and how to succeed in this field and why it's so important, why science is so important. You can help us tremendously for free by sharing these videos, subscribing, and getting the word out. You can also help us not for free by chipping in $1 or $2 on our Patreon account. So please support us. We'll continue to produce these videos. We do this for free. We do this because we care. So we're happy that you're watching. Thank you.